Welcome back. Former Kaduna State Governor El-Rufai remains at the center of one of Nigeria's most closely watched political and legal battles. And now a fresh statement from veteran journalist and former presidential spokesman Reuben Abati has added a new dimension to the controversy. Speaking during a live television program, Abati suggested that El-Rufai's continued detention may not be determined solely by legal consideration. According to him, there appears to be a political dimension to the case, leading him to conclude that the former governor may not regain his freedom until after the election. The comments have immediately generated intense reactions across Nigeria's political landscape, with supporters and critics of El-Rufai offering sharply different interpretations of what is unfolding. At the heart of the controversy are the bail conditions imposed on the former governor. According to reports, El-Rufai was granted bail, but one of the principal conditions requires him to provide a level 17 official from the Federal Capital Territory as part of the surety requirements. Reports indicate that El-Rufai informed the court that he was unable to fulfill this particular condition. Despite that argument, the court reportedly declined to vary the bail condition. For Abati, that development raises significant questions. Speaking on the program, he pointed out that the legal process appears increasingly complicated and suggested that the matter extends beyond a simple courtroom dispute. While acknowledging the authority of the court to set bail conditions, he argued that political considerations may also be influencing the broader context surrounding the case. The former presidential aide emphasized that the allegations against El-Rufai are serious. The case reportedly involves claims relating to wiretapping as well as other allegations connected to corruption and abuse of office. Because of the complexity of the accusations, the court has adjourned proceedings until September, creating a lengthy period during which the former governor's future remains uncertain. But it was Abati's political assessments that captured the attention of Nigerians. According to him, the timing of the case and the refusal to adjust the bail conditions suggests that El-Rufai may remain in detention throughout the election period. His remarks have fueled fresh speculation about the intersection between law and politics in Nigeria. Supporters of the former Kaduna governor argue that the case is politically motivated. They believe El-Rufai's recent political activities, his criticism of powerful interests, and his growing influence within opposition cycles may have contributed to his legal troubles. To them, the timing is simply too significant to ignore. Many of his supporters point to his role in national politics over the years. Whether one agrees with him or not, El-Rufai has remained one of the most influential and controversial political figures in modern Nigerian history. From his days as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory to his tenure as Governor of Kaduna State, he has consistently occupied the center of major political debates. For those supporters, the current situation represents more than a legal challenge. They see it as a battle with enormous political implications ahead of the next electoral cycle. However, critics reject that interpretation. They insist that the case should be viewed strictly through the lens of accountability and the rule of law. According to them, public officials should not receive special treatment simply because they once held powerful positions. They argue that if allegations have been brought before the courts, the judicial process should be allowed to run its course without political interference. This is precisely the balance that Abati attempted to highlight. While acknowledging the political realities surrounding the case, he also stressed that court possesses the constitutional authority to impose bail conditions and determine whether those conditions have been satisfied. In his view, the judiciary must be respected even when its decision generates controversy. Yet, the broader political implications remain impossible to ignore. The detention of a figure as prominent as El-Rufai inevitability attracts attention because of his influence, connections, and political significance. Every development in the case is now being scrutinized, not only for its legal implication, but also for what it might mean for Nigeria's evolving political landscape. Across social media, reactions have been intense. Some Nigerians argue that the former governor is experiencing the same justice system that ordinary citizens face every day. Others insist that powerful political interests are attempting to neutralize influential voices ahead of critical political developments. Meanwhile, supporters continue to express hope that the bail condition may eventually be reviewed or fulfilled, paving the way for his release. Opponents, however, maintain that accountability should take precedence over political considerations. As the case moves towards its next hearing date in September, uncertainty continues to surround the former governor's immediate future. Will the court reconsider the bail conditions? Will El-Rufai eventually meet the requirements necessary for his release? Or will he remain in custody as political tensions continue to rise across the country? Those questions remain unanswered. What is clear, however, is that Reuben Abati's comments have added fresh fuel to an already explosive national debate whether Nigerians see the matter as politics, justice, accountability, or a combination of all three. The El-Rufai case is rapidly becoming one of the defining political stories of the season, and until the courts provide further clarity, speculation, controversy, and intense public interest are likely to continue. If you find this report insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more news updates. I'm Chidera Esom. Bye for now.